So here we've got our taxes receivable line item. If we look in our sort of bookmark list here on the left-hand side, I can see that I've got a taxes receivable note, note number 6. So one of the things that very commonly I might want to do is add a reference. So if people wanted more information about taxes receivable, they would know there was a note. So I'm going to right click on this row. I'm going to modify my note number reference. I'm going to say, listen, if you want to see more info, please go down to note number 6. We're going to say OK. And now I've got my little note reference, note 6. If I click on it, it jumps me down to it. So here we are down on note 6. And then the auditor decides, or you decide, or Ali decides, she doesn't want this to be note 6 anymore. So she comes in and says, listen, I want to sort my notes. I'm going to take my tax receivable note, and I'm going to move that down here. It's going to be underneath debt limits for some strange reason. We're going to say OK. CaseWare does some fancy footwork and does some recalculations. Here we can see taxes receivable is now note 9. If I come back up to my statement of financial position, you'll notice my note reference has been adjusted. You're going to see the same things with page numbers and table of contents numbering and schedule numbering. You sort them around in case we'll worry about the minutia, dotting the I's and crossing the T's, so to speak. Come back down to our notes. All the things you saw above, the ability to insert rows or delete rows or sort rows or add subtotals, all that stuff is available for you throughout your notes as well. And I should point out, one of the things that tends to be complicated is I need to be able to do word processing and sort of tabular work in one central location. That's no problem. If we have allowed it, this is a word processor too. Complete with spell checking and all that sort of good stuff. Thank you very much for your time, everyone.